Like high, eyes locked, ain't flashing. Heek's high tech. Yeah, yeah. Five on the line, little lunch money, scrolling through the slate. Circle one for me, they call it dumb luck. Say I'm chasing dreams till that slip hits green. Phone buzzing on my screen. Sometimes I miss, sometimes I miss, sometimes I break. Screenshots clowning, yo, this dude ain't it. But when I'm right, man, that flip's so sick. Turn a weekday sweat to a whole month's rent. Heek's hot takes. Sometimes I'm wrong, but when I'm right, that shakes up play. $5 tickets in a stacks on stacks. They laugh at my calls, I'm laughing right back. Heek's hot takes. They say it's stupid, but I'm laughing to the bank. Put a squad on, that's the way I cook. Steal from the rich, feed the people, Robin Hood. Yeah, haters in the chat like, bro, you fell off. Yeah. Same ones lurking when a long shot pops. Slipped on a dog, not a group text lit. Whole bar cheering cause I posted that pic. I ain't gatekeeping, I'm dropping game. Break it all down, we don't play the same. You ride with the kid, then you up with the crew. If my play full, then I'm passing it to you. Yeah. Everybody eats, that's the motto we ride. You win, I win, that's a parlay tie. They call it a joke, say the line's too tough, but they never took a shot, just talking from the couch. Heek's hot takes. Heek's hot takes.
Yeah, it's a banger. Hey,
Heek's hot takes.
welcome one, welcome all. It's your boy Heek. Welcome to another episode of Heek's Hot Takes. Had to bless y'all real quick. Been working on a little intro music. We'll come up with a few more, but that's just a little taste, a little test. How we feeling, man? How we feeling, y'all? Had to pop on, had to come talk some football with y'all. Great weekend of games, -1. This last weekend, amazing. NFL has been in its bag for show. And I am thankful of it. Been some really good games. Before we go any further, man, if y'all pulling up, go ahead and throw me a like, heart, comment with me, interact with me, all that good stuff. And let's get it rocking. My boy Huff in the building was good, Huff. Yeah, that song was fire, huh? I'm trying to do a little something. Yeah, Bears took the L. They did. I thought they was gonna pull it out. We gonna get there though. I know. Up for a Packers fan slash Chiefs supporter. So that's how he's saying that. Um, all right. So yesterday, we'll go ahead and start, or not yesterday. Saturday, go ahead and start with that Bills and Broncos game. Listen. Hey, either result was cool with me in this game. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. One of my ops was hitting the dust. So that's cool. Either it was the Broncos, because I'm a Chiefs fan, fuck them, or it was Josh Allen. And, so either way, one of my ops was taking a nap, and yeah, so shout out the Broncos for getting Josh Allen up out of there, right? We'll just start the trolling right now. Okay. We it's over. Stop the talks about him being the face of the league. It's over. No more. I don't want to hear it anymore. He's 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 the Dan Marino of this era, right? Go ahead, do what you want in the regular season, buddy. Cool. Win some playoff games, bro. I don't want to hear no more Josh Allen talk. Knock it off. There's one dude at the top. I ain't gotta say his name, man. Y'all know who it is. It ain't Josh Allen. Knock it off. So shout out the Broncos for doing that. Um either it was gonna be Broncos or Bills. And Broncos won, but guess what? Dang, that's crazy. Bart said, "Fuck you, Hutty." That's crazy. Oh, because he said, "Fuck the Bears." Touche. Listen, man, it was a beautiful day. Look, I don't wish harm on no man. That's not. I'm an athlete. I would hate for someone to wish harm on me. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if Jared Stidham wins a Super Bowl with the Broncos, I, I mean, I guess that's what fate is, right? Like, but but the Broncos, they're next. So all my ops are about to say goodbye, and and then the Patriots, they mess around and lose. The NFC probably gonna win, bro. Both of them teams look really good. Sorry about it. I don't know. Maybe the Patriots are like that, but um, yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed that Bills Broncos game because I was watching just whoever lost. It was cool with me. It was cool with me. Bart got a lot to say. Bart's a Bears fan. He said the Bears are coming. This was a bonus season. I would agree with that. Y'all was playing with house money this year. I put a little bread on y'all to win the Super Bowl just cause who knows. Y'all were definitely playing with house money this year. So now you just gotta build, right? And but here's the other thing too, is now next year you gonna get a schedule that reflects your record too. So we gonna really see what it looks like when y'all playing all playoff teams all year as well. Um, but nah, I mean, y'all had some vibes going, bro. Like, y'all could score points, which is something that I didn't know y'all could do consistently, was score points and keep up with teams. And when y'all showed the ability to do that, that really opened my eyes to the potential that the Bears, um, with their final form could be. Truly, he said, "Fuck the Broncos on me. We ain't messing with no donkeys, bro." Although this weekend I went to a wedding, bro, and they had a beer burro. My homie hit that. I'm not. You are hearing me correctly. If you took Spanish, I am saying burro. Who can tell me what burro means? Hit it in the comments. They had a beer burro at the wedding, bro. It was cool. It was cool. I was scared a little bit, but it was cool. Not gonna lie, I wanted Josh Allen in there. Heck no, no, no. If Josh Allen ever wins a Super Bowl, I probably won't watch any major media outlets for a month. Man, it's gonna be some real what are y'all doing on there? Because they already can't talk enough about him and he ain't did nothing. So imagine if he do something like Seahawks or the Patriots, I'm good with. Yeah. It's probably coming out the NFC, bro. Whoever wins that game, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. We got one pass rusher in this game. Talking about the Bears saying they need one more pass rusher. I mean, yeah, but y'all was getting pressure on the quarterback too. Y'all got more pressure on the quarterback than y'all have all year, I want to say. So, but yeah, we'll move on. This Niners Seahawks game. I'll keep it a buck with you. I was at that wedding, like I just said, that had the beer burro. Okay. Nobody is commenting in the comments what a beer burro is. Fire it up in the comments. Somebody educate the people what a beer burro is. If you do not know what a beer burro is, or no one is going to tell y'all in 60 seconds, I'll let you know. The Niners Seahawks game, I was at the wedding and I didn't really catch much of it. But I did see that it was BTA, as the children like to say, belt to ass. Uh, if the Seahawks score 40 some point, not even 40, bro. The Seahawks defense is so good. If they put up 20, they're a team that if they score 21 points, 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns, I would love to see the winning percentage of their team if they score 3 touchdowns and then if they score 4 touchdowns. I bet that it's probably around like 60 to 70% when it's 3 touchdowns, and I would imagine it shoots up to the 80s and 90s with 4 touchdowns. Um, it's It's impressive, man, that Seahawks defense is very physical. They like to hit. Uh, they can get pressure on you without sending the blitz. They got tall corners, tall, lanky corners. That's the type I prefer. Um, and then yeah, like I said, man, if they score, then it's really, really tough. Then they can just pin their ears back and play the game they want to play. What's good, Seth? Seth say and Darnold didn't have to show out too. I'm saying, bro, and that's the best version of Darnold. Not asking him to go out there and win you the game. Hey, man, go out there, give me a couple first downs, complete this, complete that, and then we gone. You know what I'm saying? Ken Walker has been playing very well. Charbonnet tore his ACL. I did see that. That's going to be tough for them, but I mean, Ken Walker can be the full-time running back. Some would argue that Charbonnet there was taking away carries of Ken Walker's. That Ken Walker's a running back that can hit a home run on any touch. So any touch he don't get the ball could be a not home run. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's like splitting carries with Bijan. Like anytime he touches the ball could be a touchdown. Why would you take that type of player off the field? I don't get that. But whatever. Huffer say the Seahawks defense is scary. It is. It's really scary. They fly around. They're physical. They hit. Yeah, and like I said, if they just get a couple points on the board, you know, it really don't matter. Will the I'm seeing ghost Sam Donald show up at any? Listen, that's a fair point. That's a fair question. I thought it was gonna be this round. I did. I thought the combination of a divisional game, an opponent you see multiple times a year. I thought it was. I thought it was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I guess the Rams are another divisional opponent, so it definitely still could happen. And let's not forget the last time this fool was seeing ghosts was against which team? The Rams. It was the Rams. uh Balaka and I went to that playoff game because the Rams couldn't play their game in Cali because the wildfires was going on. So they moved the game to Arizona. We like 20 minutes from the stadium. So we get the tickets. I'm talking about like 10th row. We are in there. And that thing is sounding like some Katrina stuff, man. Like them Rams fans was going crazy. And that was the game. Sam Darnold just right down his leg, pissed it all down his leg. So it could be. It could be this. This is the one. You never know. But yeah, there's always that question in the back of everyone's mind of is that dude gonna pop up again? That was wild. He said that on TV. Hey man, if y'all made it this far, go ahead, throw me a like, throw me a heart. Chop it up in the comments with me. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about these games. And if you on YouTube, throw me a little subscribe. That'd be awesome. I appreciate y'all for the love. Seth talking about the Seth Darnold or Sam Darnold seeing ghosts. Yeah, definitely possible. What's up, Ma? Mom made it in the comments. What's up, Ma? Appreciate you for pulling up. That is love. She don't even like sports. That's love. She was a Commanders fan. Well, I don't want to be disrespectful, so I'm not gonna say it, but she was a Washington fan. So shout out to her for they were good last year. They weren't good this year, I guess. We'll move on. Texans, Patriots. All right. Yep. It's time. This is someone I'm not afraid to have that conversation about. He ain't him. Get Stroud. Nope. Next. See ya. No. It's like 10 turnovers in 2 games or something. And he had that look on his face. He knew he didn't want to be out there in that cold. He was in that mug, looked like that was his face underneath the football mask, bro. Underneath his face mask, he was in there. He was cold, boy, was looking cold. He didn't want to be out there. Man, I'm surprised. And I know Swagoo mentioned it at halftime. They was, hey, maybe you throw in the backup because man, that dude and the Patriots defense is good. Don't get me wrong, but that Texans defense was playing their behind off, bro. If they just get any kind of help from their offense, Patriots could be at home. So it's like that's the weird thing about that game next week that's coming up. We automatically are like, oh, Jarrett Stidham, who is this dude? Bum. And it's like, yeah, that's cool. We can say that. But the defense is what makes that Denver Broncos team tick. It wasn't never Bo Nix. If you really watching the game, it wasn't never Bo Nix. Bo Nix would do some fluky, and he would hit a big play, and then he would throw the ball at his receiver feet, five yards in front of him. So if you really watching the games, you knew it really wasn't Bo Nix. It was that Denver defense. So like, if the Denver defense plays anywhere close to how that Texans defense played, Stidham, even though he's a backup, can't be worse than what Stroud just did, right? Like that, like there's no way. There's no way it can be worse than that, right? So I haven't looked at the line or what it is, but something tells me the Broncos could keep it closer than people think. I'm not saying they're gonna win the game, but we just saw how a defense can literally just keep a team in a game despite the offense, right? So who knows? Seth say Texans need a good running back and one more wide receiver to help. I would agree with that. Um, I think Woody Marks is decent though. But like Chubb, that was a weird signing. They also had Mixon. They didn't know he was going to be out for the year. Although if you play fantasy, you kind of heard that was the case. Maybe was going to happen. I didn't touch him. But you forgot if they had Mixon, that team is a lot different. A lot different. And they definitely need another wide receiver too. Yep. Because they got a bunch of Jags over there. It's Nico and some Jags. Just a guy. That's what that means, y'all. Huffer says, I think the Patriots are winning it all. Drake May MVP. Um, I think they're gonna give the MVP to Stafford just on some old boy stuff. That's how the NFL operates. They a old boys club. So I feel like they just gonna give it to Stafford because he don't got one yet. Drake May got years to get one. So but I'm not mad at that take. It's him or Drake May. It's him or Stafford. Drake May or Stafford. Patriots are winning it all. Very well could be. I think it's whoever comes out the NFC. Honestly, I'll probably just put in 2 Super Bowl bets. It'll be Rams to beat the Patriots or Seahawks to beat the Patriots. So then whoever gets in there, as long as the Patriots take care of business, we'll have some sweating. Because I think the NFC wins this thing for sure, for sure. Like, what's the I can't think of, like, the last quality of team the Patriots played that would be comparable to the Seahawks or the Rams. So, but we shall see. That's why they play the game. That's why it's not on paper. That's why they play the game. And the last game yesterday, it was Rams Bears. Phenomenal game, amazing game. Um, Man, the Bears had a shot. They did. Caleb throws that pick. That's tough. But they're probably not in that position without him anyways. So it's one of them things where it's like, you know. And like Bart said earlier, they was playing on borrowed time anyways, right? That anything the Bears did this year was icing on the cake, right? They wanted a winning season. That was I guarantee that was the internal goal for most of the coaches in that on that team. Winning season. Then they started seeing what reality could be. And yeah, I'm excited to see what that team does moving forward, especially with the rumored move to Gary, Indiana. I'm really interested to see what the Bears do going forward. Are the Chicago people still gonna rock with the Bears when they move to Indiana is the question. Tell me that. Bart, if you still here, tap in with me. Are you still messing with the Bears if they move to Indiana? Are you still claiming them? They're gonna be right over there in Gary, Bears World. So yeah. In conclusion, great, great games this weekend. Um, awesome competition. -1. And the future's bright regardless of what happens for the Bears. The future's bright for the Patriots. They still are in here, and the future's bright for the Broncos. They're still in here too. So I will say, Broncos don't get too comfy because that boy coming back next year, and rumor has it they getting the band back together for one last hurrah. I'm putting it on wax right now. If Eric Bieniemy gets confirmed as the new offensive coordinator for the Chiefs and he comes home, Travis Kelce will be back. And bonus prediction, I think Tyreek mess around and slide back. And it's just a hey, one last shebang, and then we really blow this thing up. I'm calling it. With that being said, yes, Huffer, I agree. Let us move on. We got about 6 minutes till this natty starts, so let's chop it up real quick. Indiana versus Miami in the national championship. Indiana's been a wagon all year. Miami started off really good, had a couple lulls. Now they're back where they were expecting to be all year. And man, I'm gonna keep it a buck. This Indiana team's a buzzsaw, bruh. Like, I view the Oregon team in a higher standard than this Miami team, and they just put like 60 on Oregon, bro. 60. So, like, I think tonight could get ugly again. I really think it could get ugly again. I thought about taking the alt spread and doing like 10 and then 14, but I said, nah, let me not try to get cheeky, and I just played the 7.5. I laid it with Indiana. I don't see any other reason why to not lay it with Indiana. I don't. There's no there's nothing I've seen that tells me that there's a different side. I'm sorry. Unless you're a Miami fan and you want to spin it that way, sure. But like, nah. Indiana's a wagon, bro. So I'm going with Indiana. I laid the points. 7.5 is what I got it at. It was like I put a boost on it. Just threw like $10 on it to flip my little $10. Yeah. I think it could get ugly. And if it looks like it's gonna get ugly, I'm gonna rebet the spread. I'm gonna rebet the spread before it gets too high again. Cause yeah. That's how I feel about it. Last comment here from my man Tone. What's good, Tone? He says, I hope they move just so I can talk my shit. Doubt they move. It's Chicago. Everything is a show to get motherfuckers believe in something. Heard, heard. I mean, it sounds like there's a lot of steam, though. I don't know. Like, these owners are playing weird games. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Chiefs just played that weird game, putting the two states against each other, and they eventually got what they wanted from Kansas. So it's like, I mean, that's setting a precedent for that it can be done. So, you know, it mess around and happen, bro. All they need for them Bears owners to get a little greedy, go over to Indiana. Hey, we all do this. Should go over to Chicago. Hey, they willing to do this. Go back to Indiana. Yep. Well, guess it's y'all. So everybody's trying to make these like metropolitan like areas slash lands around their team stadiums, kind of like the Patriots do. They have like Patriot Place or Patriots Way or something like that. Every team's trying to copy that model now. So if the state or stadium they're at isn't able to like compensate that, then they're gonna figure it out. So that's what the Chiefs did. The funny thing about it though, everybody's like thinking it's a big deal. And like for people in Missouri, it is a big deal because it's petty. Like what happened, like it was just literally some petty stuff. But it's funny because like you there's a part in Kansas and Missouri where you can just walk across the street and you're in the different state. It's called State Line Road. So it's not really gonna change much for when it for like the Missouri businesses are still gonna get business when the Chiefs games happen because it's just like an influx of stuff, influx of people coming into the area. I guess if it's a little bit more towards like into Kansas, that could affect it, but nah, they'll still be in Kansas City that I know of. Hold that. But regardless, game's about to start, man. We'll wrap this one on up here real quick. I appreciate y'all for pulling up on me. Hey, if y'all still here, if you haven't already, go ahead, throw me a like, throw me a heart. If you're on YouTube, throw me a subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for showing up. We'll have some more reactions after this next weekend's games as well. Can Stidham do it? I don't know. But with that being said, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna let this Heek's hot take banger play for y'all one more time. And man, y'all have a great evening. Enjoy the natty. And I'm gonna holla at y'all.
Mike high. Odds luck. Ain't flashy. Heek's hot take. Yeah, 5 on the line, little lunch money, scrolling through the slate, circle one for me, they call it dumb luck, say I'm chasing dreams till that slip hits green, phone buzzing on my screen, sometimes I miss, sometimes I miss, sometimes I break, screenshots clowning, yo, this dude ain't it, but when I'm right, man, that flip's so sick, turn a weekday sweat to a whole month's rent. Heek's hot takes. Sometimes I'm wrong, but when I'm right, that shakes up play. $5 tickets in a stacks on stacks. They laugh at my calls, I'm laughing right back. Heek's hot takes. They say it's stupid, but I'm laughing to the bank. Put a squad on, that's the way I cook. Steal from the rich, feed the people, Robin Hood. Yeah, haters in the chat like, bro, you fell off. Same ones lurking when a long shot pops. Slipped on a dog, not a group text lit. Whole bar cheering cause I posted that pic. I ain't gatekeeping, I'm dropping game. Break it all down, we don't play the same. You ride with the kid, then you up with the crew. If my play full, then I'm passing it to you. Everybody eats, that's the motto we ride. You win, I win, that's a parlay tie. They call it a joke, say the line's too tough, but they never took a shot, just talking from the couch. Heek's hot takes. Heek's hot takes. Heek's hot takes.